here corrected me and said, no, Jane, we have been belittled. Whatever you call it, 1 in 6 British children today are living in poverty. Homelessness is rising. You've seen it on the streets in Manchester today. Shocking. Shocking stuff, brothers and sisters. And food banks. None of us had heard of food banks 10 years ago, are now just part of our society. It is shocking. In the 4th richest country in the world. But we aren't going to take it anymore, our brothers and sisters. That's why we're here today. That's why 500,000 of us marched through the streets of London against austerity in June, and no doubt why Jeremy Corbyn has been elected on a political tidal wave as an unapologetic socialist leader of the Labour Party. The atmosphere has changed, brothers and sisters. The tide has turned in our workplaces, in our own homes, even on the buses. The talk is of Corbyn, the talk is of hope, and the talk is that there is an alternative to austerity. There's new hope. In the last few weeks, it's almost felt like a dream, hasn't it, brothers and sisters? I don't know about you, I've only just stopped nipping myself to see if it's real. It's been like a dream, but it is real. Unlike for Cameron and the Tories, they've woken up in a nightmare. They've woken up in a nightmare because the party is over for them. People were already onto them and working against them even before we discovered that the shag pigs. And you can't say that, you know, brothers and sisters. You're allowed to call them pig fuckers because Cameron's made it clear that he's not going to prosecute anyone for saying this because he says he's too busy. Right? But we've got an enormous advantage. It's an enormous political advantage that we've got. So we need to keep on protesting. We need to keep on fighting back until we have got rid of Cameron and these Tory bastards like we've got rid of Thatcher and the Tory bastards. Brothers and sisters, we can, can't we? We know that we can. So let's keep on protesting. Let's keep on fighting against that trade union bill. You only just have to have one look at my dear sister, Candy Udwin, and her fantastic reps and members, the way that they've led that struggle to see why the Tory bastards fear us so much. Because as trade unionists, we never accept what we are given. We never have enough. So long as we are shortchanged by the greedy bosses and the capitalist system, we will keep on fighting for more. So keep on uniting, keep on organising. I am the Joint National Secretary of Unite the Resistance. It was formed in 2011 after the pension strikes to re-coordinate, to build mass strike action against austerity. And we've been doing that for the last few years, and to be honest with you, brothers and sisters, it's been quite difficult. Listening to the General Secretary speaking before the rally, who all seem to have lead in their pencil these days, since Corbyn was elected, it sounds as if it's just going to be like shooting fish in a barrel to get them to build the mass strike action that we need. But in case it isn't, in case they need a bit of a hand, I would urge you all to join Unite the Resistance. Come to the conference that we've organised in London on Saturday, November the 14th. It is going to be massive, because what we are facing now is what I would have to say is probably a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I think all know that, don't we, brothers and sisters? So let's grab it with both hands. There really is an alternative, and together